mom kicked me out because me and her husband got into it. And I was on the street from July till September, living from place to place, staying wherever I could stay.
My dad said, I don't want you living here anymore because you can't pay me rent. I'm not getting any money for you. I can't afford to pay for the things I already have besides you, so you're gonna have to go. And when I told him that I was moving down here, he said, well, good, I hope you never come back.
It was early in the morning and it was snowing, and she told me I had to go, and she started throwing my stuff outside with no bag. So I just couldn't believe what was going on. It was really her situation because she was getting beat and she was embarrassed. You know, I was upset for her, you know, because I had to see it. So she chose for him to stay and for me to go.
The challenges started when my mother passed away my freshman year of high school, and she was a single parent. And I went to another part of my family, and I'll come home to, no exaggeration, probably 15 people in the house. 5 of them actually staying there, another 5 probably selling drugs. It was devastating for me because that was just a drastic change in environment. And you gotta try to adapt to it. And then I got put into like the drugs and stuff like that. It was awful.
Man, it's like me, I'm big on my future. And so like me not having a place to stay, and I was about to turn 18, I wasn't going to school. Cause I didn't have time I had time to go to school, but it was like, I go to school and then after that, where I'ma go.
I was living in an apartment, and my mother's like a drug addict, and my brother actually sold my mother some dope, and the landlord seen it. And I get evicted out there. I didn't know I was gonna go.
When I was born, my mom was diagnosed with schizophrenia. So basically all of my life I've been kind of passed around from relative to relative. After high school, I came back to live with my mom thinking I could take care of her since I wasn't in school anymore and help her out by working. And then she had a huge breakdown, bigger than I had seen before. And she destroyed her entire apartment when I was gone. And then I was taking a shower and my mom just randomly pushed me into a wall and she broke 2 of my ribs. I couldn't live there anymore. Couldn't live with her, couldn't live with relatives anymore. Couldn't just hop from couch to couch with friends.
So living from place to place, it was hard. At one point I just gave up.
The hardest part is hearing like a young lady today crying because she's just had a rough life and she's 17. Mom was in jail. She came out of jail on probation and now she is an alcoholic. And this young lady is trying so hard, and she was trying to tell me what was going on in her life, and she just started crying. And she's like, I just want some help. And that is the hardest, because I have a teenage daughter myself, and I cannot even imagine, what they're going through.
I love working at Daybreak because of the youth that are here. Those young folks have given up on themselves. Some of them have given up on their families. We let them know that we haven't given up on them.
Well, before I heard about Daybreak, I did not know what I was going to do. I didn't have anybody that I could move in with.
So when I got here, and it was very cool. It's very cool. It was other kids here, and I got to know some people. I ate every day, activities. It's just like I was at home. It was like a home. And we got group meetings, and a group meetings, they talk about your situation and talk about why you're here and all that. But the whole place, whatever's said in the group stays in the group.
I was getting D's in school, and since I've been in the program, I'm getting B's. And I didn't think that could happen, but my focus is back.
When you start to see them moving on and moving up and getting like a job, completing their high school diploma, and just changing the way that they were living. And I think that, there's no greater reward than that.
They actually get things started. They're not taught, they're more like action. And that motivated me more because I seen them trying for me, so it made me try for myself.
In a way, they kind of stepped in and became the family I didn't have before.
at any given time, I can call them at 3 in the morning and I need something and they're there for me. So they just like my backbone. They give me lots of support.
They're a blessing, because if I really didn't have Daybreak, I'd probably be in jail right now.
It's grown me up, but not in a bad way, in a very good way. It's grown me up as to be a better woman than I think I would have been before. I would have just been needy and dependent on anybody who came my way, whereas now I know I can do it all myself.
The biggest help was the budgeting out money and being able to go to people when I needed help or advice about school, about what I should do with my family and things like that.
Some days I wake up, I be like, man, I'm a grown man. I'm paying bills, going to work, taking care of my daughter. It feel good. Yeah, it really feel good.
Well, they help, but you know, they just like push you, you do the rest, you know? That's just giving you a, you know, how they just push you. Somebody trying to ride a bike, they push you, you do the rest of it, like that.
They care about kids more than some kids' parents care about them, because they cared if I had somewhere to sleep. My own mother did it, you know, and that was really big. And these people that didn't know me, you know, they just came in my life and changed it. They accepted me and they always had open arms to me.
I didn't even know that it was a place such as Daybreak out there, but it's a blessing that it is out there, and whoever is sponsoring it, I can say thank you with all my heart, because it has truly changed my life and put me back on the road where I need to be. So, thank you.